Look at this massive stack of paper. When you drop a 400-page PDF straight into NotebookLM, you are essentially burying the AI underneath it. The system has to process every page at once. With so much competing context, the AI misses details, mixes up terms, and starts fabricating cross-references. Legal and compliance professionals avoid this by building a structured, closed system research hub. Step 1 is understanding the end goal. Soon, you will have a notebook that locks in specific terminology, provides exact page citations, and admits when it lacks answers. Reliability starts with how you organize your raw data. We start by abandoning the single file upload. Instead, break your master report into smaller, thematic pieces. Isolating data into separate filing slots reduces noise. The AI performs significantly better with fewer irrelevant sections competing for its attention. Next, you need to consider your file format. While PDFs are common, they are visually dense and difficult for the system to read efficiently. Converting those files into Markdown or Google Docs provides clean text and clear heading structures. These are native formats for NotebookLM, allowing it to easily read the hierarchy of your information. By chunking your files and using clean text formats, you reduce the system's cognitive load. You force the AI to analyze targeted, readable data instead of making it guess across hundreds of flattened pages. Now, before you upload those research files, you need to establish rules. We do this by uploading stabilizer documents first. This is a one-page glossary document. Upload it as your very first source. This document explicitly defines your specific industry acronyms and locks in your preferred terminology from the start. Second, add a source math. This acts as a master table of contents, outlining exactly what type of information is stored in each of your chunked files, so the AI knows where to look. With the stabilizers in place, you can now upload your chunked research files directly into the NotebookLM source panel. Because you now have more than 5 files, NotebookLM's auto-labeling feature will activate. This groups your uploaded sources into distinct categorized buckets. By setting up these stabilizers and sorting your files into categories, you build a rigid mental map for the system. This eliminates confusion over conflicting terms before the AI even begins processing your questions. Even with perfectly organized data, an AI will naturally try to fill in blanks. We need to apply behavioral constraints to stop it from making assumptions. To apply these constraints, navigate to the Studio panel and create a new note. Inside this note, type this exact instruction. Always cite the specific page number and the source document name. If the information is not present, state that the sources do not contain the answer. Forcing the system to explicitly admit when it lacks information prevents it from fabricating answers to satisfy your prompt. This guarantees the integrity of your research. Finally, make sure this specific instruction note is checked and selected as an active context source in your chat panel. Pinning this system prompt permanently shifts the tool's behavior. It stops acting like a creative writer and begins functioning as a strict, rule-bound auditor. Now we test the setup. Ask the chat interface a highly specific question using an acronym from your glossary. As the system generates its response, you will see bracketed citation numbers attached directly to the end of specific sentences. Click one of those numbers and the interface instantly splits, jumping you straight to the exact highlighted passage in your original source document. True research confidence is achieved only when every single claim generated by the system can be instantly verified against your raw data. You have now successfully built a structured research assistant that relies entirely on your facts, avoiding hallucinations. You achieved this through 3 specific pillars: locking in your terminology with a glossary, providing easily digestible text documents, and enforcing a perfect audit trail for every query. If you need to distribute this information, click the Share button to securely pass this highly accurate notebook to your team or your clients. Or head over to the Studio panel and transform your perfectly sourced data into a customized audio overview podcast. By treating NotebookLM as a structured database rather than an open-ended conversational bot, you turn raw files into strategic, hallucination-free